DreAllDay.com.
What you're watching right now is Drill Series Mixtape number 19. We got a third set of crossover, hands up crossover combinations. So it's a double crossover move, where first you're going to start with a crossover, then there's a hands up move that is also a crossover, and then I'm going into different combinations of moves. So you've seen 17 and 18 where I worked on similar combinations. Now these are different combinations, so it's been a different series of combinations on each one, all starting out of that same setup type of move. So you can see the different variations, and there's so many possibilities you have of using any simple combination in basketball just by putting them together and being able to make shots from different areas, being able to finish in different ways, just being able to put your skills together. That's what it all comes down to. When I talk about letting your hands go when you're dribbling the ball, you just got to be able to let your skills take over. Once you do enough practice on the fundamentals, you'll be able to come up with stuff. You just got to let yourself go. Stop thinking so much. Stop planning so much. And especially stop worrying about what the other guy's doing. Make them worry about you once you start developing your skills. So any questions any of you got about anything you see in this video? Of course, actually, before I even get to that, know that every drill you see here will come out as an individual video also. So if you don't get all the detail you want on any particular move, you'll see these all come out individually. But if you got any questions about any one of them, of course, you can leave those down there in the comments. You know, I get to all the comments. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button to like this drill video, this drill series mixtape, if you want to see more of these. And make sure you are subscribed to catch all the new content I put out here, because I put out new videos every day. Been doing that every day since 2009. That's how I got the number of videos that I got. Put these out every day, so you'll never be short on drills, workouts, content, information. If you need it, I got it all covered here. If you want some workouts, workout programs you can do for on the court drills and off the court stuff, I got it. All of that is covered at hoophandbook.com. That's hoophandbook.com. All your on court and off court workout needs are covered there. Also check the playlist on this YouTube channel, where I got everything kind of segmented into groups. Since I got so many videos, of course it's hard to sift through everything to find what you're looking for. Go to the playlist on my channel and you'll get to see everything broken down into groups, so you can figure out what it is you need, whether that be behind the back moves, some strength training drills you see me do, some in and out moves, some driving moves, some shooting moves, tutorials, post moves, ball handling. All of that's grouped in different categories on my channel. Work on your game, DreAllDay.com. Enjoy the mixtape. I'm going to start with a crossover right to left, hands up, cross back to the left, in and out dribble in the right hand, then I'm pulling straight up for that shot. So I want to get my feet set quick off that last in and out dribble, so I can get that shot off as soon as the dribble ends. Don't get a defense a chance to react. Crossover from left to right, and I'm going to use a hands up cross, going back from the right to the left. So a little bit of a hands up move there. That could just be an eyes move, a head move, moving your hands, moving your butt down as if you're about to shoot. It could be any one of those small things. Doesn't have to be everything together. Quick in and out dribble, and I'm pulling up into that shot. So I want to get the defense leaning to my right, so I have space pulling up on my left. Right to left crossover, and I'm going to use a hands up cross from left to right, then a quick in and out crossover, back over to my left hand, drive to the basket and finish. So of course when you're finishing, that's floater, layup, dunk, whatever you need to do, left hand, right hand. Just make sure you put the ball in the basket and be able to finish with either hand around the basket area. Left to right crossover to start the move, then a right to left cross, a hands up cross going back the other direction, then a quick in and out cross out the left hand is going to finish on the right side. As I drive into the basket, I want to finish going to the hoop. So make sure when you drive into the hole, you're able to finish with either hand. Different techniques. You got floaters, you go off 1 foot, off 2 foot, a runner, floater, whatever you want to call it. Dunk, layup, left hand, right hand. Just make sure you put the ball in the hoop. Here I'm going to use the same combination with that crossover, the hands up cross, and this in and out crossover. I'm going to end with a jump shot now instead of a drive. So when I do that last crossover, I just kind of keep the move flat. Instead of leaning forward towards the basket there, I'm going to make it more of a parallel movement so that I'm staying right along that foul line area, staying parallel to the baseline basically with my body. I want to see if I can back up my defender, which will create space for me to shoot my jumper. Because always remember, the defense don't know what you're going to do. So I'm going to start with a left to right crossover, then a hands up cross from right to left, then an in and out cross, flat movement, but notice how I'm hopping my feet into that shooting position. That's the most important part, so that as soon as I pick up my dribble, I'm already ready to shoot. Starting with a right to left crossover, then a hands up cross from left to right. I'm going right into a jump stop move. Jumping and landing 2 feet strong, and then I'm finishing up over the top of the defense. So when you do that jump stop, make sure you protect the ball. It's the most important part. When you're jumping past the defender, they're going to reach in, so make sure you're protecting that ball. Left to right crossovers on start the move. I'm coming right back with a right to left hands up cross, then going right into a jump stop move. So make sure you protect that ball. You can reach it up over your head, just get 2 hands on it, because you're going to have reaching in defenders. So always protect the ball. You'll be able to finish through contact. Starting with a right to left crossover, then a hands up cross from left to right, then a quick behind the back dribble. Notice how I keep that dribble flat. I'm able to move forward because I move my feet in order to get that flat dribble going. Get that flat dribble going behind my feet, but I'm moving my feet the entire time, even if it's just a small step, so I can keep moving forward, keep my body between the man and the ball, and get to the hoop. Left to right cross to start the move, and a hands up cross back to the left. I'm going to use a quick behind the back dribble out the left hand back to the right hand, driving into the basket to finish. So you can do this. I can see how I kind of hop into this move here off that behind the back. I do a little jump stop move there, or you can do it off of 1-2. Whatever works for you. Be able to do both to give yourself more options. Start with a right to left cross and a hands up cross from left to the right. Then I'm going to use a 2-step crossover. So once in the right hand, 2-step hard under the leg, then crossover right back in front of my body. Keep it low and keep it tight as I drive into the basket to finish. Make sure you dip that inside shoulder. You get that past your defender, you beat them to the basket every time. left to right crossover. It's going to go into a crossover with the hands up from right to left, and a two-step cross. Hard under the right leg, then a hard dribble coming back to the left hand out of the right hand, and then I'm driving into the basket to finish. Just want to make sure you dip that inside shoulder. Whichever shoulder is closer to the defender, you get that shoulder past your defender, you can beat them to the spot. Right to left cross here, and the hands up cross back to the right, and I'm going to get to an angle here. I want to get to about a 45-degree angle going to my right, so if the defense cuts me off or there's a help defender over there near the block, I can get to that angle and shoot a bank jump shot at about the 12 to 15 foot range. You just got to find the right angle and the right touch that works for you shooting that shot. Start with a left to right cross over here, then I'm going to use a right to left hands up cross coming back to the left hand. Then I'm get to an angle here. I'm going to get to an angle at about 13 to 15 feet and go off the glass for this shot here. So you just got to find what angles work best for you and then work on your touch so that you can actually use the glass when you're shooting from those angles. It's an easy shot once you get to practicing. Here I'm going to use a half crossover move. So I'm going to use a right to left cross, hands up cross back to the left, and a half cross. Start the crossover, send it back to the right hand, driving into the basket and finishing. So this is to sell the cross but not actually going all the way through on it. I'm going to cross from left to right, and a hands up cross from right to left, and I'm going to use a half crossover. So after this hands up cross comes back to my left, I'm going to start as if I'm crossing over. I'm going to use my right hand to send the ball right back to my left. Then I'm driving to the basket, the left side, and finishing. So I'm going to start with a right to left crossover, then a hands up cross back to the left. Then a half crossover. So I start the crossover from right to left. I'm going to interrupt that move with the left hand, send it back to my right hand. I'm hopping back, hopping into my shooting form, heels off the floor, so I'm already ready to shoot, and then I'm pulling up from there. Same setup here, left to right, then I'm going to come back right to left with a hands up cross, then I'm going to sell that half cross. Halfway, interrupt it, back to the left hand, pulling up and shooting. Starting now, right to left crossover, then the hands up cross back to the left, then a half cross back to the right, then a full cross, but I'm keeping that low and tight, so I'm not winding up for that crossover. It's not going to be a wide sweeping move, it's going to be more of a tight cross as I drive to the basket. So I'll sell the half cross, bring it back, and then I'll use a full cross. Now the same thing, setting up from the left side. I'm going to use that half crossover, then I'm going to use a full cross, and I'm going to go from left to right now. So I start with the cross, the hands up cross, half cross back to the left, and then you see I send it low and tight from the left to the right on that full crossover. So use the half cross to sell the setup of the move, and then go with the full cross to finish it. Now I'm doing it for the jump shot. So it's a right to left crossover, hands up cross, back to the right. Sell the half cross, then a full cross, and I'm pulling up for the shot. This is all just playing off how the defense is reacting to you. Develop all these skills so no matter what they do, you have an answer. Now it's going to be a left to right cross, hands up cross, back to the left. Then I'm going to use a half cross to a full cross. So now hands up cross, back to the left, half cross, now full cross from left to right, and I'm pulling up for that shot. Notice that last crossover is a little bit tighter and lower, and I want it to be quicker. Off the catch here, I'm going to face up on the baseline. Notice I'm using my outside foot. The foot furthest from the baseline is my pivot. Here, shot fake, one dribble in, pivot spin back to the baseline, and that's a turnaround jump shot. So you just got to make sure the footwork's right here. The footwork is everything on this shot. Of course, you know you can make a 15-foot jumper on the baseline. The footwork to set it up that makes this work. Same thing on the other baseline. You just switch the feet. Just got to make sure your footwork's right here. Pivoting on that left foot, spinning back. Of course, you know you can make that jump shot. It's the footwork that you got to get right. With the footwork right, you can create these shots. All the shots you can make. It's just the footwork to set it up that matters. From the wing, I'm going to use an in and out crossover move here, small jump stop in the paint, and I'm going to use the wrap around here. So I'll go up and under and finishing with the left hand off the glass from the front of the rim. So you just got to bring that arm down kind of in a circular motion and get that touch with the left hand, get that ball off the glass and finish. This all comes from practice. Same thing here from the other side. In and out cross, get into the paint, jumping off 2 feet. I'm going to wrap it around. So I'm going to come up with the ball and I'm just going to make a circle with it. And then I got to get it up off the glass, get it off the backboard so that it drops in. So it's about getting that touch right. It ain't going to fall every time in practice, but you keep practicing until you get it right. Simple as that. Thumbs up to like this video. Any questions for me, y'all, make sure you leave those in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to catch all the new content I'm putting out every day on this channel. HoopHandbook.com is where I got all your workout needs covered. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.